The murder of two elderly people this week was heartbreaking.
Yeah, awful. The reaction to it today by the couple's own grandson was shocking as he stood before a judge. West 2's investigative reporter Greg Fox is in Brevard County with the story.
In an unusual sight, 22-year-old Jeremiah Campbell was wheeled into the jail's courtroom where it soon became apparent
2 counts, second-degree murder.
He was struggling emotionally with the alleged murders of his grandparents. Deputies had to help him stay standing while he cried and at one point vomited. Campbell was captured Wednesday night in West Melbourne after running from his grandparents' home. Mary White was found fatally shot inside. Reverend George White was shot as he tried to run to a neighbor's house for help and later died. A woman in the neighbor's house was wounded. Deputies say Campbell provided no motive for the shootings. George White was the former pastor of the Zion Fellowship Church Ministries, according to his LinkedIn page.
It's caused much grief because he fought so hard for this not to happen to anybody.
Bishop Jacqueline Gordon of the New Shiloh Christian Center worked with Reverend White on the Pushback Community Alliance, aimed at helping to prevent violence.
And he tried to mentor young people to show them you can start from nothing, but you can end up anywhere you want to go. So for him to have lost his life this way, it is so tragic.
By phone, the White's daughter, Coretta Battle, told me, quote, "We are in mourning right now and don't have any comment on what happened or an explanation for it." While family members of George and Mary White are trying to sort through this tragedy, we talked with another one of their neighbors about what happened Wednesday night that has left this community shaken.
That would be the last thing I would even think that would happen, is for this to take place in this, especially two elderly people that you just never would imagine, especially from a grandson.
You'll recall Terry French showing us the bullet holes in his house. His 25-year-old granddaughter was shot in the leg while calling 911, but is out of the hospital.
According to the warrant, you were to have no contact with the surviving victim.
With Campbell being held without bond, he'll remain in the Brevard County Jail with an arraignment scheduled in August. Covering Brevard County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
And coming up only at 5:30, we'll hear more about the dedicated ministry life of Reverend George White, and we'll have the very latest on.
Wow, 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 wow. This is a deep one. Let me start off by saying my condolences to the Battle family. My condolences. R.I.P. to the elderly couple. R.I.P. This is crazy. To be unalive by your grandson. Now, let's peel back the pages, because there was a few things that I noticed in this news article. He was 22. So that lets me know that you was some type of problem child. Why I say that? Because you are 22 years old, living at your grandparents' house. It seemed that you lived there. It didn't seem like you was there visiting. It seemed like you lived there. It seemed like you might have been there for a while. And this probably is because your mother was unfit. Either that or you was just so off the damn chain that she had to do something. And you probably would have listened to your grandparents. But apparently you don't. Because I don't know what would drive anybody, and I do mean anybody, to gun down their grandparents. Oh my God, we are living in a dangerous time. Some of my people are religious, some of my people are spiritual, some of my people are atheists. But all I know is a lot of temperature that's going on Earth right now. I myself have personally read in the Bible when I was a little jet. You know what I mean? So this is uncanny. This is really messed up. I mean, what are we going to do to correct the behaviors? Because, like, sending the person to jail, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to be sent to jail for the rest of his life. And as you seen the video, he was crying. And I'm like, what was you crying for? Like, was he possessed? I mean, like, you don't go gun down your grandparents, and then when it's time to face the music, you have a whole mental breakdown. Something is wrong with this whole picture. I don't know what type of supernatural forces, but this is not human. Well, this is not typical human behavior. I'm really perplexed with this one. This is crazy. Like I said, my condolences to the Battle family. I know this is hard. I know. I can only imagine. I don't even have my grandparents. I never really met my grandparents. But I will be sure to think that I wouldn't do nothing on that side to do something to them. I don't know. We got to do something for these people. Exorcism, maybe that might be fair. Maybe he played with the Ouija board. I don't know. Maybe he had his palms read. It was some type of demonic entity that got within his soul to have him do such a horrendous act. That's what I'm going to stick with. But people are on all types of different time in this frequency that we live in called Earth. But thank you. Subscribe, like, share, put some comments down. Y'all know I answer back. Thank y'all for rocking out with your boy. About to get back into it. Look up some more thirst. Yeah, let's get it.